from the ED team in Sandesh Khali to the CBI now. So that's a big update. We were getting, remember, the kingpin, Don Sheikh Shah Jahan, is already in West Bengal police custody. But remember, there were demands of the case to be transferred to the CBI. And now the Central Investigation Agency, the Central Bureau of Investigation, will be taking over this probe. Now, this is a big update we have right now. We're going to be getting you more details on the same. But the Calcutta High Court has transferred the investigation of this case to the CBI. The CBI will be taking over the case on the attack on the ED team. Remember, ED team was mobbed and attacked by Sheikh Shah Jahan's goons. And there was, of course, admission by Sheikh Shah himself also after he was arrested that he, in fact, had instigated the crowd. He had instigated the people around his residence where the ED team had come to raid the residence. They had come there to attack the ED team and many of them were injured seriously. So now the Calcutta High Court has transferred the case to the CBI. This is a big update we have right now. The Enforcement Directorate had opposed a joint probe with West Bengal Police, saying that the West Bengal Police might tamper with the case. It might tamper with the evidence. It might dilute the case. My colleague Kisholai is joining us live from our Bangla newsroom. Kisholai, Calcutta High Court has now transferred this case to the CBI as the ED had already expressed concerns over any kind of joint investigation that involves the West Bengal Police.
Well, exactly, big updates coming from West Bengal, especially in this Sandesh Khali matter, where the whole news of Sandesh Khali broke with the fact that ED officials were attacked. We saw how they were injured. They had to run for their lives, and there was a appeal from the ED side that the whole case should be transferred to the CBI because the state police is having a nexus with the state administration and people of Sheikh Shah Jahan, the local goons who were conducting that attack. And actually the state police, instead of investigating on Sheikh Shah Jahan and his men, they were actually having a nexus with him in order to protect him. That was the argument made in the High Court. It was in the previous hearing as well. We saw how that same argument was made, and both CBI and ED had appealed that if Sheikh Shah Jahan is kept in the custody of state police, it would actually mean that they were protecting Sheikh Shah Jahan instead of investigating the matter. Now the High Court has ordered, the big breaking is that the High Court has ordered the transfer of the case on attack on the ED officials, remember the date, January 5th, to CBI. So the CBI will be investigating on the matter of the attack on ED officials who came to Sheikh Shah Jahan's house in order to investigate the ration scam, the same scam in which the ex-minister Jyotipriya Malik, ex-TMC minister Jyotipriya Malik is behind bars right now. In that same matter, the ration scam is the scam under which the ED had to come to Sheikh Shah Jahan's house and investigate, but they were attacked. And after that, we saw the whole mass movement of women of Sandesh Khali who came out in voicing protest against Sheikh Shah Jahan and exposing that how Sheikh Shah Jahan and his men were always torturing them, inflicting violence and physical abuse on them. The whole matter started with that attack on ED officials on January 5th. And now the High Court has ordered that the whole matter the whole investigation process should be transferred to the CBI and it should not remain with the state police, probably because the state police, the argument that we heard always that actually we are getting that update that ASG SV Raju, who has appeared for the CBI, had prayed for custody of Shah Jahan, who had been arrested by the state police, to be handed over to CBI because it is alleged that the state police were colluding with the accused and attempting to deflate the investigation. So the investigation was deflated. It was endeavor was made to dilute the process of investigation by the state police. That was the argument made by the CBI and ED lawyers, and now the investigation has been handed over to CBI. We have to see whether Sheikh Shah Jahan's would also be handed over to CBI or not, because that is also a prayer appeal that is pending with the High Court. The order is reserved for now. We have to see what happens with Sheikh Shah Jahan, but for now the investigation of the whole matter is handed over to CBI. Rakshita.
Right. In fact, we're getting in more updates here right now as we speak, as we were talking about the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan. Well, the High Court of Calcutta High Court has said that the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan is to be transferred to the CBI. That is a big breaking news we have right now. The Sandesh Khali Don, who has been in West Bengal Police's custody. He was, of course, in a privileged custody, as we know. And there were, of course, concerns raised about him being in West Bengal Police's custody. It's now going to be transferred to the CBI. That is the big update we have right now. Kishore, the High Court has said the CBI should get the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan by 4:30 p.m. today. That is a big setback for Sheikh Shah Jahan.
Exactly. The breaking is case papers of the said case be handed over to CBI. This is in the court. This is happening in the court live. And also custody of Sheikh to be handed over to the CBI by 4:30 p.m. today. This is what the Chief Justice has said, that by 4:30 p.m., it's 3:08 p.m. right now, in about 1.5 hours from now, all the files, all the records, all the evidences, and also Sheikh Shah Jahan has to be handed over to the CBI by 4:30 p.m. This is what we are getting from the Calcutta High Court. And the Advocate General of the state actually was seeking for a stay of 3 days. 3-day stay order, he was asking for it. ED opposed the request, and CGI, the Chief Justice, said there is no stay needed. The Chief Justice has said all items connected to the investigation and custody of accused Shah Jahan be forthwith transferred to the CBI by 4:30 p.m. today. Big breaking. Rakshita, by 4:30 p.m., Sheikh Shah Jahan will be handed over to CBI. The state police needs to hand over Sheikh Shah Jahan to CBI. He's actually in the custody of CID right now in Bhavani Bhavan in Kolkata. So Sheikh Shah Jahan will be transferred from CID custody to CBI custody by 4:30 p.m. today. That's a very big breaking and a crucial breakthrough in this whole Sandesh Khali case, in this whole Sandesh Khali investigation. Sheikh Shah Jahan and all the evidences has to be transferred to CBI. Rakshita, big breaking.
Absolutely. This is a division bench of Chief Justice Shivangnam and Justice Hiranmoy Bhattacharya, who set aside an earlier order constituting an SIT with members of the state police, directed the state to forthwith transfer all the papers concerning the matter to the CBI. Now, of course, this comes, as a big trouble for Mamata Banerjee, of course, because we've seen time and again that Calcutta High Court has pulled up Mamata Banerjee's corpse, and also Mamata Banerjee for the way a culprit has been let loose. And there were, of course, Kisholai, there were concerns being raised that the case could be diluted by these police also. But right now, the central agency has taken over. Now, how difficult this could get? What could we really expect next in this investigation here? What all could really come under investigation here as CBI takes over, Kisholai?
Well, Rakshita, the shocking part is that neither from the CID or from the state police there was any sections of rape or molestation. These were not imposed on Sheikh Shah Jahan, in spite of the fact that the women of Sandesh Khali came out in open. They were speaking on television live about all the horrors that they had to go through. Republic TV, Republic Bangla has been exposing the Sandesh Khali files, the Sandesh Khali horror throughout the world, throughout the country. Now, not even one charge about molestation, rape, or all these complaints that was lodged by these women of Sandesh Khali had been imposed on Sheikh Shah Jahan. That was a shocking fact. Now, right now, when the case has been on the primary case of the attack on ED officials is right now being transferred to CBI, and also the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan has been transferred to CBI. So the women of Sandesh Khali, now they hope that all those complaints will also be investigated by CBI.
Kisholai, just hold your thoughts there. We're being joined by BJP Bengal President Sukanta Majumdar on the phone line. Mr. Majumdar, the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan is set to be transferred to the CBI as per the Calcutta High Court's order. How do you react to this development, sir? This has been a long pending demand of the BJP.
First of all, I welcome on behalf of my party the decision of the court, Honorable Court, and this result, or this verdict, rather I should say, it clearly shows the judiciary, they don't have any kind of faith on the West Bengal police and Mamata Banerjee's administration. So that's why this investigation has been transferred to the CBI, and we welcome this verdict. And this man is a notorious criminal and who has been elevated from a criminal to a political leader by the inspiration of Mamata Banerjee. He should be punished, and all his role in all kind of criminal activities such as human trafficking, cow trafficking, cow smuggling, all kind of activities, even Rohingyas. The settlement of Rohingyas has been done by this man in some areas. So all this anti-India activity should be investigated thoroughly by the CBI.
So what do you have to say about the case? Because all right, thank you so much, Mr. Shrikant, for joining us with those details, with your thoughts and your reaction on that. So that was the West Bengal BJP President, Shrikant Majumdar, welcoming the move, welcoming Calcutta High Court's order to asking the CID to hand over the case to the CBI, and also the custody of Sheikh Shah Jahan to be transferred to the CBI as the latest by 4:30 p.m. today itself. Thank you so much, Kishore, also for joining us with the details from our Bangla newsroom.